Unlock your potential with a comprehensive suite of investing tools and expert education with GammaEdge. Start your free 14-day trial today. This level right here, the COTMP or COTMC, so you can see in this Tesla chart that we have up here, COTMC is indicated at 274, call it 275 right here. Yeah, that is exactly the way to think about this, is that at that level, as prices once point as the out of the money calls. And so let's think about the psychology here, and then we'll reverse it for the COTMP here. The psychology that we believe is in play is that we as traders buy out of the money options because of the convexity that we want to see. And when we buy that out of the money option and we move in that direction, there comes a point where we want to be rewarded. And for all intents and purposes, whether, experimentally, observationally, or this is a mathematical relationship, but it's basically for the calculation that's being done for the expiries. It basically is saying, where is that balance point? Where the propensity to monetize really start to develop? And we see this all the time. And so right now for Tesla, it's indicated up at 274, 275 range. And it's a range. I mean, it's a soft number. It's kind of a sponge. But it basically says for the starting point of the day, if we were to move up there, we would expect some monetization. What happens when we monetize a call? If we have long deltas and we close those long deltas, our book's getting shorter, the dealer's book's getting longer. What happens? The dealer sells to hedge flat, and that puts a downward movement on the price. So that's why we have a COTMC. The cumulative out of the money call level is basically that level at which we would expect to have that propensity to monetize if we were to move up. By the same token, the COTMP is the exact opposite of that. It's the level, and you can see it's indicated at 253 here. Basically, it's saying if we were to move down, where do people start monetizing if price pulls back? And you can see there's asymmetry here. There's a lot of asymmetry, and this makes sense, right? Because people place the puts underneath us, but they speculate to the upside across the range, right? But we want to participate. We know pullbacks are fast, especially with something like Tesla. We know pullbacks are fast, and we know we can take advantage of that. So this 253 from a price of 256 is basically saying any pullbacks most likely will get monetized, and if it's a pure dealer response, we'll see those puts get closed, our book gets longer, the dealer's book gets shorter, and as a result, the dealer has to buy to hedge back to the former level, and that pushes up on price. Now, it says nothing about the greed component of a pullback, where people would start buying on the pullback, buying calls, which would also pull us up, but you get the idea.